Good afternoon, and I'd like to welcome everyone to today's Akron Rotary Club meeting. Today is Tuesday, November the 2nd, and we have a pretty special day planned for everyone. Dan and Jeff and Cyndi and maybe Mela and a few others will be sharing with us about the Chili Open. So I would like to officially go ahead and start our meeting with the ringing of the bell. And at this time, I do not see our invocator. Mr. Brian Kima, I think, is running a little bit behind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open us up in a word of prayer, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So if you would, just kind of bow your heads with me. So God, we thank you for loving us, for loving our city. We thank you for our club and the wonderful opportunities that we have to serve Akron. Thank you for our history too, that this club has been in existence for over 100 years. Thank you for our camp and the incredible work that goes on there day in and day out. And we would ask that you would bless each of the speakers today as they come and they share exciting news with us regarding this year's Chili Open. And we ask all of this in your name. Amen. Mr. Connor Jarvis is our greeter today, and I'm going to invite him up.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
I will. I'll take care of it. We'll do it.
Okay. Here we go. Everyone hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right. So I am the greeter. Amanda, there was Katie Cooper on the list as a guest from Wayne Homes. Am I missing? So Katie, are you here? Great to see you. Am I missing anyone else in the room? I know we've got plenty of folks that have joined us via Zoom. So hello to everyone on Zoom, whether you're a fellow member, Rotarian, or a guest. We appreciate you being on. Anyone else in here, if I'm missing anyone, please let me know. But thanks for everyone online being here, and we got a great turnout in the room too. So I think we're good, Steve.
Well, thank you. And I'd like to invite everyone in the room and everyone online, if you would join me in our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, if you'd also join me in our four-way test. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? All right, well, thank you. Well, it is official. Winter is coming, and it's still in the 40s here today, although thankfully we've got some very, very nice sunshine. And also too, kudos once again to everybody who was involved in Kenmore in doing some painting and sprucing up, as it were, the boulevard. And a special commendation to Mr. Josh Lines, who actually heads up our Rotaract for the college age students. And he's been doing some extra work on the side. And we were able to do, I think we did 4 businesses in really transforming how nice everything is looking there on the boulevards. But today we have a really good meeting planned, as we're going to be hearing about this year's Chili Open. And I want to know, do we happen to have online or in the room any Rotary ambassadors? Anybody? See anybody online? Sandy Naragon.
Hello, everyone. Yesterday, I chaired the District Grants Committee, so that was our monthly meeting.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else online, Cheryl?
Nobody's raising their hands.
Okay.
You're relevant.
Okay, and I do not see Mr. Grover. Is Grover there online? Okay. Well, Grover was to do our history minute. He is here? Here he comes. Never late.
My bad,
I like it, my brother.
my bad.
Hey, but you were at that game on Sunday, man. I thought you were going to bring home a victory for us.
I failed everybody.
Ah, that was a tough loss.
Thank you.
You didn't fail everybody.
All to see my ugly face 2 weeks in a row, but it is damn good to see you. Wanda, Jim, Christina, I feel like you, Mr. Reynolds. All right, I'll shut up. Hi. So Jim Eden, how many of you remember Jim Eden? That's so cool. He was the president of Independent Drug Company. He passed away in 2013. He was the Rotary president in 2001, 2002. Graduated, he was a polar bear in a pharmacy. Awesome cat. I guess when Jack Herrig was the PDG, he was a big help to him. So Jim Eden, awesome to have you. He was in Rotary for 63 years. Who's been in Rotary the longest in this room? John Daly. John, are you like, what, 70 years divided by 2? The 2000-2001 Rotary International was a century of service. They were, Frank Devlin was the leader out of Mexico. There were 24,000 people in San Antonio for the convention. The real estate market in 2000-2001 wasn't too good. There was a lot of foreclosures. But Akron was named the Polymer Valley area because there were about 95 companies that were good with polymers. That's exciting. Yeah, there was a runaway train incident. This is interesting stuff. I don't know. The Williams sisters were good at tennis. This is good stuff you found here. But yeah, some of this stuff on this history is really sad, so I'm not going to read it. But all I'm going to say is that LeBron, he became a Cav a year and a half later, and I love you all. Go Rotary. There's your history. I'm done. Drop the mic.
Thank you, Grover. Appreciate it, my man. So there is an announcement that I do have to make, and then I'll ask if anybody else has an announcement to make. But Linda Farkas handed me this little memo. Warm hands, warm hearts. You are cordially invited to the annual District 6630 Rotary Foundation Gala. It's on November the 11th at 6 p.m. Registration is $40 per person, and it's at Windows on the River in Cleveland. And if you've ever been there, that's a fantastic place. I mean, gorgeous views. And please, if you can, if you plan on attending, bring some new mittens, gloves, hats, and socks for those in need.
I'd like to add something to that. If I may. If you would like to bring socks, mittens, and hats, bring them here next Tuesday, and I will take them for you. We welcome, and so will Linda. So please bring your socks, hats, and mittens, and we will graciously deliver them for you.
All right, thank you, Cheryl. Any other announcements from anyone here in person before we go to folks online? Any other announcements that need to be shared? How about online? Okay, I think we're good. So is anyone happy today?
I'll start it off, and I've got my mic. I'll walk around the room and pass it off. So, and I'm sure there's a lot of people in here that are happy today. For me, well, Steve, you made Linda's announcement. I was going to say I was happy about that. It's going to be a fantastic event. Linda, I'm sure you might have something to add there too. Trick or treat over the weekend for Emerson, our daughter. It was our first time being able to walk around with her, and she chose to be a witch at the age of 2 and had a blast. And so that was just a fun day. So happy to be able to share that memory with her, and more memories to come in the future with baby Teddy on the way. So, all right. Who else is happy here? All right, Susan.
Yes, I'm $5 happy because we have young people who are ready to do the exchange, Rotary Exchange. We're meeting them Sunday at the camp, Rotary Camp. There are 5 from the district so far and 1 from our Akron club, and that is Manny Nunez. And so we're really excited to start the orientation program and want to let you know, if you don't know about Rotary Youth Exchange, it's an opportunity for kids 15 and a half to 18 to study and live with families in countries that have other Rotary clubs, an exchange, and there's also a summer program. So let those kids know that this is happening and get in touch with me. And I'm sorry about my phone.
$5 happy. Thank you, Susan. And for those that were keeping track, $2 happy for me, but I realized I don't have my wallet in here on me. So the International Bank of Rob McGregor, the International Bank of Rob is evidently not open. But does he have some okay too? I know I've borrowed from him before for $50. So please keep track. I promise I will bring that in. Who else
We
is?
double it when you don't have your cash.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll double it. All right. I'll just round up to 5, Cheryl. Dan, all right. And I know we got to get to our folks online too. It looks like Rob's got his hand up here.
I have $2 happy today. First, this crisp morning is perfect chili open weather, so really happy to be here to share about camp and the chili open. It really gets me in the spirit. The second thing is we had trick or treat Sunday at camp and in their neighborhood, and there was probably about 50 or so families that came through between the neighborhood and campers. It was a great time. So thank you all so much for your donations and helping us have great experiences for our families.
All right. Thank you, Dan. Anyone else in? All right. Linda's happy here.
Thank you. Good morning. I have $5 happy. The first one goes to Dan Reynolds. I hope that you're aware that he was promoted, and I had to write it down so I get the verbiage correctly. Vice President of Camping Services and Properties as of September 2021. Is that correct, Dan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so congratulations to Dan Reynolds. We're so proud of him and the fact that he's here and getting us excited about the chili open. The other one is, the other part of the 5 is to promote the District 6630 event next Thursday evening, Windows on the River, and wonderful tech person sitting over here is going to be joining me. We're going to be up doing registration, I believe. So we're going to be the carriers of your mittens, gloves. And it's good to see Julie here, our beautiful district governor-elect, right? Nominee, I'm sorry, all these acronyms. I know, it's good. So it's good to have her here because she'll be here with us. So again, it's so nice to see others that have been online. So have a great chili open kickoff today.
Thank you, Linda. All right. Who else is happy here?
Malcolm.
Malcolm. There we go. Malcolm.
Good afternoon. I am so happy, and my $5 is for actually being here in person. Yay!
All right. Thank you. That is a wonderful happy dollar. Thank you, Malcolm. All right. Anyone else in here? And I know we've got some hands raised online. All right. If we want to go to online, who's happy? Looks like Dr. Rob's got his hand raised.
Thank you, Connor. I am $5 happy. And contrary to President Bowie's comment, I don't think everybody was disappointed that there was a win brought home to some of us this weekend. But I'm happiest because it's hard to believe, but a year ago, my grandson was born, and I'm hopping on a plane Friday to go down and celebrate his first birthday party. It's hard to believe that it's been that long. And my final part of that $5 is that I did get my COVID booster 2 weeks ago, and I'm gonna feel more protected in about 5 days. So thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rob. Anyone else happy that's joining us virtually here, or anyone that had a change of heart or second thoughts or found a one in their pocket in here? No. All right. I think that might be it then. All right, thanks very much, everyone.
Thank you, Connor. I actually do have 5 happy dollars. I'll give them to you. My first one, Malcolm, you are rocking that beard, brother. You look great. Second one is for the wonderful news that Susan Colville Hall shared with us. It is marvelous that the student exchange program is back and running. That is so encouraging. The third one is for Josh Lines, who I mentioned earlier, all the extra painting he has done in Kenmore. The fourth one, Dan, a hearty congratulations to you on that promotion and such. And we really do deeply appreciate all that you do and have been for the camp and for this club. And the last one, Dr. Rob, is for you and celebrating CJ's first birthday. So that's awesome. And have a fabulous time when you go down. Is Sharon going with you as well?
She is.
Outstanding, outstanding. So congratulations on that. So now, today's speaker or speakers really don't need a whole lot of an introduction, but I'm going to invite Mr. Dan Reynolds to come up to the platform, and we're going to be hearing about the upcoming Chili Open. And yes, it's not that far away. Here we sit, November 2nd, and it's coming pretty fast. So let me give you a fresh, disinfected wipe. And
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. I've never had to present and navigate my computer at the same time. So, and my paper. So we got a lot going on right now, but it's a pleasure to be here today. Before I get too far into things, I would like to share a quick video that just kind of highlights a little bit of camp from the summer. hats off to Amanda Warner for pulling that together for us today. And as you can see, we had a fantastic summer this year. Our numbers were still reduced. We're at half capacity for COVID precautions. But the most important thing is we were open and we had camp and we had kids and campers, and we were able to continue to find ways to safely meet the needs of our campers and their families throughout some of these most challenging times. So we're really proud of that. And we're continuing to grow. It's pretty fantastic. Some of our highlights from the summer were obviously the Bud Rogers Adventure Park. You know, for many of our campers, this is still their first experience, you know, being at the park and enjoying the high ropes course. So that's been really great. This summer, we got a new pontoon boat. That's the first time we've had a new pontoon boat at camp in probably 40 years. And many thanks to the Northern Ohio Gulf Charities Foundation and the Raymond Family Foundation for that. Another great thing that happened at camp this summer, hammocks. I know, you're like, Dan, what's the big deal about hammocks? Have you been in one recently? Our campers really enjoyed just chilling out and hanging out in hammocks and had a great time. So there were a lot of fun things happening this summer. And the final highlight that I'd like to share, pardon me, is the return of our day camp in Portage County at the Happy Days School. We weren't able to do it in 2020, but we had about 40 campers every week out in Portage County. So it was a great time. There's some other new and exciting things happening at camp. We've had a little bit of staff turnover. We hired a new nurse this summer, Jess, and she's been fantastic. She started in June. And then our newest addition to the team is Mr. Ben Fink. He was at Rotary a few weeks ago, and he's our new program director. His name might sound a little familiar. Past Rotarian Laura Fink is his mom. But Ben was a camp counselor, and he is just doing a fantastic job. He has a lot of great energy for this position. We did just bid Tina our farewell just a couple weeks ago. We had a great overlap, which I was really happy to have, really lucky to have that overlap in training. And Tina just moved to Florida, and she's studying zoology. So she's going to be with her favorite animals, and we're really happy for her. As we move forward and plan for summer 2022, our 98th year, we are excited to continue our programs and continue to grow them to pre-pandemic levels. We are planning on operating at about 75% capacity, so we're not ready to go back all in yet, but we're taking it one step at a time. As we think about challenges, our biggest challenge at camp, which probably isn't surprising to anyone here who hires staff, is our seasonal employees. Hiring our seasonal employees the past couple of years has been quite a challenge, and our camp board has been very responsive to that. This past summer, we moved our pay rates from $265 a week to $325, and as we move to 22, we are budgeting $450 a week. Every camp in the country is facing these same staffing issues, just like every other industry right now. So we certainly understand, and we're trying to be responsive and responsible as we move forward. Our camp board recently held a strategic planning retreat. There were many members from the club and the foundation as a part of the retreat as well. And I look forward to sharing those outcomes as we get them, as we get it finalized. But throughout the process, we asked Akron Rotarians, we asked Rotary Camp seasonal staff, and of course, we asked our parents and campers, you know, the value of camp. And their feedback has been so valuable for us as we plan for the future. But I just wanted to share a couple quotes from our parents. Angie loves to come to camp, and I appreciate that I can leave her and not have to worry about her safety. Rotary Camp is the highlight of my child's year, especially with limited social experiences available. The staff are amazing and we are so grateful. Camp gives my camper a sense of belonging, teaches independence and how to get along with others. Camp provides 2 weeks of respite for us and 2 weeks of outdoor summer fun for our son. Camp gives our family a little break from autism life. We find it so valuable, especially for my typical kids who get to go do typical things and have my full attention. As a single parent, I value the respite time. It's been very difficult to find care for Adam. This one's my favorite. Kenny's year revolves around 3 things: his birthday, Christmas, and camp. It's a good one. In the past, you may have heard me speak to the butterfly effect, the idea that your actions and causes actions in other people whose influence that you may never know. And what we do as Akron Rotarians is simply the best example of the butterfly effect that I can think of. Our efforts and successes at the Chili Open provide life-changing, meaningful experiences to our campers and families and our counselors. For many of us, the Chili Open is a day of hard work, good times, beer, and of course, Whitey's chili. But for countless others, this event is a lifeline for support and respite, a sense of independence and belonging, and maybe the most developmental experience in a college student's life. So thank you so much for your hard work and commitment to our campers and to the Chili Open. We really appreciate it as we move forward. And with that, I would like to introduce Cyndi Kane and Jeff Sheeks, our 2022 Chili Open co-chairs.
Thank you, Dan, for that great introduction, and congratulations on your new promotion. That's awesome. That was a wonderful video, Amanda. Thank you for putting that together. Cyndi and I are co-chairs for the Chili Open this year, and we are so thankful to both our Rotary Club and the Chili Open community for the amazing 31st Chili Open we had this past February. We raised, I'm sorry, Cyndi and I are here teeing off, get it? Teeing off the 32nd annual Akron Rotary Chili Golf Classic, which happens to be on Saturday, February 5th at Hill Farm and Village in Bath from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. For our newer Rotarians, you heard Dan share how important the Chili Open is to the Akron Rotary Camp. This is our club's main fundraiser, benefiting the camp. This represents 30% of operating costs to the camp's annual budget, almost a third of the whole operating budget. Last year, we had a record year, and we successfully raised $318,811. Our goal this year is $320,000, $2,000 more. We can do this. With every Rotarian's help, we can do this. It takes a Rotarian village, and maybe you don't know this, but we have 136 members. We can do this. We're going to need all your help. A few of you may be wondering, what is Akron Rotary Chili Open Golf Classic? Well, let's watch this great video produced by Rotarian Mario McCall with Narrative Digital Media.
Oh my gosh, the Chili Open is the Rotary Camp's largest annual fundraiser, and it helps provide scholarships and It makes camp affordable for every child that comes to Rotary Camp. So many of our parents and families could not afford camp if it wasn't for the net proceeds of the Chili Open.
I can remember it literally just a quick 29 years ago, the Akron Public Schools used to bring their kids out to the camp, and they'd use our camp during the school year, and they cut that program out. So immediately the Akron Rotary Club was in a pinch for the camp, and we needed to come up with a fundraiser to replace about $40,000 or $50,000 of revenue for that camp. And the idea was born of bringing in the Chili Open, and it was born in 1990, and here we are 29 years later, and a little over $4 million of amazing revenue has been raised for the Akron Rotary Camp for Special Children.
It's a perfect fit for us. We build homes for families, and we have a preference when we get involved in charitable events to be involved with groups that serve women, children, families. So this is just really a perfect fit for us.
How many times do you get to bring together hundreds and hundreds of people to play golf in the snow, and all the good times return money to the camp for the kids? What motivates the Rotarians is the fact that we have a mission that's above self.
I think what makes the Chili Open unique is just the magnitude of the number of people that have to come together. And what I love about it is that for 29 years, some of the people have been here, and I think that is extremely unique to have an event that is run for 29 years and we're gaining momentum.
Many of our folks are looking for some way to contribute. I know that they're always looking for those events that tie back to family and community.
It's a great party. You know, we have a lot of fun. It's the most unique, extreme winter sport that you're going to find in Northeast Ohio. Secondly, and most importantly, it's for the kids. You know, our campers leave camp more independent, with better self-esteem, and they develop social skills. It's just a fantastic experience for everybody.
It's amazing when Rotarians put their minds together for almost 3 decades what you can accomplish.
Yeah, thank you. I think before we move on, we need to talk real quick about last year. There's 3 key people that we saw on that video that are so key to our organization. Wanda's here today, Wanda Whipkey, Dr. Rob, and Jim Redmond. Just thank you for all you guys did last year and what you continue to do. We really appreciate it.
We are also grateful to Wayne Homes. Thank you, the beautiful ladies in the front row from Wayne Homes that are here with us today. Wayne Homes has again agreed to be our opening presenting sponsor. Thank you, Wayne Homes. We're continuing that legacy that's been going on with us since 2002. Yes, ma'am. You met George Murphy on the video, the CEO of Wayne Homes, and he couldn't be with us today, but today we do have Maury Jones, Katie Logston, and who's the other beautiful lady in the front row? Hi, Katie. Hi, Katie. Thanks for being here. Please join me again in thanking Wayne Homes for all they do for this special camp, Akron Rotary.
Thank you, Cyndi. I'm going to talk a little bit about corporate sponsors. I'm pleased to share that, again, Thane Billow, who I saw is with us today on the video, which means it's much too cold to play golf. So thank you, Thane, for again stepping up and leading the charge and sharing corporate sponsorships. We really appreciate you. Corporate sponsorships represent the largest percentage of dollars raised for the Chili Open. $178,000 was raised last year in sponsorship, which represented 59% of our goal. Rotarians will be receiving the 2022 Sponsorship Benefits Guide, outlining the various sponsorships and recognition levels. Thank you to those who have already made your sponsorship commitments. Please take time to review it and consider a sponsorship if you haven't already. Please also share it with a colleague, a client, anybody in your network. If you have a new prospect in mind, we would be more happy to assist you in meeting with them. Let me tell you something. If you take Jim Redmond to a meeting when you're ready to ask for some money, you should. He's unbelievable. Right. Better yet, let's bring them to Akron Rotary Camp for the first-hand tour. That's always a nice way to show people what we're all about.
Camperships. That is how I first got involved in being a sponsor for the Chili Open. And it just really feels good to think about helping a kid go to camp. And I really want to thank Dan for those testimonials, because it's really cool to hear firsthand how that is helping a child and their family. I think sometimes we don't think what it really does for the families as well. So the camperships represent 16.5% of the dollars raised for the Chili Open. And last year we raised $49,000. A $500 campership is a great way to support the Chili Open. It provides financial assistance for a week to one camper with special needs. Letters are being mailed out to all of our past sponsors. If you are a past sponsor, you'll be hearing from myself, Jeff, or one of our committee members to see how you would like to maintain or even move up your sponsorship again this year. Helping us with the camperships this year are Dan Riemenschneider, Doug Cole, Julie Brandel, John Margita, and Christina Horak. Please let us know if we can count on you for a campership this year.
Okay, let's talk raffle tickets. Raffle tickets are being spearheaded by David Miller and Andrew Grover. Thank you both again. And being distributed to all Rotarians. Our goal for the raffle ticket sales is $60,000, not a lot. Last year, we raised $59,000, selling 2,951 tickets. All Rotarians in attendance today will receive a pack of 10 raffle tickets. Those not in attendance will receive their tickets in the mail. We look to all Rotarians to purchase or sell a minimum of 10 tickets. I honestly think that's a little low. I think I would like to see 20 tickets sold by all Rotarians. That's a total of $400 in my world, but $200 in your packets today. So just 10 tickets, $20 each. We have had a great success in the past with Rotarians pushing sales to their family, friends, and business associates. This year's prizes are as follows. First place, a 2022 Kia Forte LXS, courtesy of the Vanderveer Bunch. We are very grateful to the Vanderveer Bunch as they are in their 10th year of partnership with us. In order for Vanderveer to donate the car for the Chili Open, we must sell a minimum of $40,000 in raffle tickets. Again, very attainable. The second prize is the Goodyear Blimp Ride for two, courtesy of Wealth Impact Advisors. Thank you again, Jim Redmond. And third place is a 55-inch 4K smart LED TV. Tickets also include $25 in coupons for the following: $10 off an oil change at the Vanderveer Bunch, $15 off your bill at Lala's in the Lakes, which if you haven't been there is a tremendous restaurant. When you purchase 2 entrees, you get $15 off. They're located on Manchester Road in Portage Lakes, not far from Rotary Camp. We are again offering our Snowmania contest. Any individual purchasing 5 raffle tickets, or a total of $100, will be automatically entered into Snowmania drawing for a chance to win $50,000. This is in addition to the 5 chances for the regular prize drawings. The qualifying winning ticket for Snowmania will be drawn at the Chili Open. Winner need not be present. For Snowmania to go live, we need 6 inches of newly fallen snow accumulation on Saturday, February 19th, between 12:01 a.m. and 11:59 p.m. at the Akron Canton Airport as independently determined by the Weather Command.
So pray for snow.
Yeah,
right.
That just doesn't seem right. Last year, silent auction. Last year, our silent auction raised $19,452. Our goal this year, a meager $20,000, just a little bit of a uptick. The auction will again be online. We do need help. We need items such as weekend or overnight getaways, outings or experiences, spa days, gym memberships, local brewery tours, outdoor activities like sporting tickets or memorabilia, golf packages, food, can't go wrong with food, high-end restaurant gift certificates, dinner and wine pairings, cooking classes, chef catered dinners. Thank you, Wanda Whipkey, as we have Wanda's wine refrigerator that we will need help filling. The gal got us the refrigerator, now bring your wine. Then we have, thanks Wanda. Dr. Rob did not let us down. We have Dr. Rob's famous wheelbarrow of cheer. He brought the barrel, you bring the cheer. We also need donations of gift cards, gift baskets, tickets to local events, and you can't go wrong with chocolate, I'm just saying.
Okay, let's talk volunteers. Rotarians and volunteers will be needed to help on Friday, the day before, on February 4th, to transform Hale Farm and Village into Akron Rotary's Chili Open Golf Classic. We'll also need lots of help on the event day, the next day, Saturday the 5th. Chili Open event at several areas. Stay tuned for email announcement for volunteer signups.
Thank you to Focal Point, who again is the official social media sponsor for the Chili Open. We are pleased to have the other lovely ladies in the front row who I now understand are not with the Chili Open, or not with Wayne Homes. We have the gals from Focal Point here today. We have Lori Crone and Elizabeth Scazzaro with us. Thank you for attending. And we really appreciate your long-standing support. Rotarians, we need your help. Please help in sharing on all social media posts to help us grow the awareness for the Chili Open, as well as to promote our sponsors. Make sure to like us both on Facebook and Instagram. Stay tuned as we will be posting lots of fun videos and promoting them on social media and email. Jeff and I are honored to serve as the co-chairs this year. As he mentioned, it takes a Rotary village. We look forward to working with all of you to help us meet our goal for the campers and their families. Closing our tee off is the Rotary Club's official ambassador of the Chili Open. Please help me welcome the king, Jim Redmond.
No, Lori Crone did not help me with this. Can anybody feel it in the air? I think this is going to be our song this year. Should have had a professional up here with me doing this. Right into the mic? All right, there we go. So, Cyndi, Jeff, congratulations. There we go. Perfect time. Who can feel it? For this year, it's been 2 years. In 3 months, it's been 2 years since we all came together out at Hale Farm. And when I heard the song recently, I thought that's going to be our song for this year. When we're together out there in 3 short months, on that short day, celebrating all the hard work that I heard about on the stage tonight, it's going to feel really good. The food's going to be good. The beer is going to be good, the camaraderie, but as Dan said, we all know why we do it. So Katie, on behalf of Wayne Homes, sitting here today thinking about what a team we have and all of our local people who are in this great community of ours that help us pull this together. Can't take it for granted. How many great impactful events has this town had that last for 32 years? We got to reinvent it and go out there each and every year. So thank you to everybody who's helping out again this year. The videos were great. It reminded me of exactly why I continue to do this and will always do this, the difference we make for the kids. Grover, good to have you in the game. Remember, go to the polls tonight, vote Grover. Grover for president, okay, right now. I think all of us know from the people that have stood up here today and will take a good slice of their life over the next 3 months, just how much this event takes to pull together. But I do ask everybody to kind of think out of the box a little bit. I had an idea a couple weeks ago and picked up the phone through Jeff's help and called up Top Golf. Took me a couple phone calls back and forth to get the right person there. And he ended up saying, even though times are tough at Top Golf and they can't quite do what they want to do from a marketing standpoint, they'd be happy to donate a package. So I got some information together. I've sent it up there. These kind of little things we're doing behind the scenes are what I just need everybody that's at home today or in the room just to think about helping us out on during the next 3 months. Maybe it could be a restaurant. Maybe it could be a campership. Maybe it could be, like Jeff said, getting somebody out to the camp in the next couple months just to see why we do this. So those are all the little things that we need so that when we play this song in 3 short months that day and raise our glasses and hit that goal of 320,000, that'll be what it's all about, making a difference for those special kids. So thanks everybody, and let's go do this together.
Do we have any questions for Jim or Jeff or Cyndi? Anybody online? Anybody know that song? Anybody need to know that song? All right, I'm not seeing any questions. Cheryl, no questions online as well? All right, we're gonna do the lottery. Draw me a winner, please. Big 1%. Okay, get out your tickets for the raffle. We have 227, 625, 625, Dr. Doug. Winnings, and we have cards here for you. You're looking for the joker and the card for the progressive pot. 5 o'clock, that's yours. Maybe you got this as happy dollars because Tina, our former director at camp, is going to be the next Florida Gator. Very good, very good.
All right. Thank you, David, and thank you to everyone who was involved in making the presentation today. You know, I was just talking to Dan before I came back up here. You realize, and Jim, you made mention of it, that last year there was no chili open, but a record amount of dollars was raised for the event. And the question would be, why? And I think today we've been able to experience a great part of why. That what has happened and what continues to happen happens in an environment that is steeped in love. And also, Wanda, you made mention of a community and people coming together. And it is absolutely amazing to see how many men and women do come together, how many people do give. And by the way, a mention was made of selling our tickets. Lori would know this, Lori Crone would know this, but her dear husband, Mark, past president, current Rotarian, I think he has sold somewhere over $20,000 of Rotary tickets in a single year. So that's quite amazing. So Jeff, to your point, it can be done as far as selling those tickets. But one of the things that's, and there are many things that can be said about the camp and about the staff, is that you folks are fluent in speaking the language and the love of children. And as a result, the community can get behind it to the point where you see record money raised and there isn't even an event. So we're going to be back in the saddle this year, and let's win this race as well. So thank you, everyone. It's been a great day. And with that, I want to ring the bell to officially bring this meeting to a close.